Pranam Acharya ji. From others' perspective, I look like a cool and a calm person, which I think I am at times. But I do have a good amount of ego inside. How can I be the same cool and calm person from inside as well? Please guide me on this. So, Narendra, you want to be the same cool and calm person as you appear on the outside, right? So, you are a fan of how you look to others, right? And why are you a fan of how you look to others? Because the others say that you look good. It's a interesting matter it is. On the outside you are somebody, on the inside you are somebody else, and then there are the others. So there are three entities involved in the show. The others have told you that you look good on the outside. Okay. The others have told you that you have looked good on the outside. And what is the definition of goodness? Cool and calm. So, the others tell you that you look cool and calm on the outside. Right. So, you want to be the same cool and calm one on the inside as well. All right. So the bread is burnt on the fringes. You want to burn it in the middle as well. Right now, only your periphery is ruled by the others. Only your external appearance is ruled by the others. But you are so enthralled by foreign rule that you want to extend foreign rule right up to your capital city. The invaders have till now conquered just a few border areas of your country. But you are greatly impressed by the kind of services and administration they are delivering in the captured areas. So you are telling them, why don't you come over and occupy my capital as well? What kind of question is this? First of all, you are pretending from outside. And then you are asking Charan Sparsh Acharya ji, how do I pretend from inside? You want me to be a complicit in murder. Abetment of suicide is a cognizable offense. They will put me in jail. Do you know what coolness and calmness are? Had you really known them, then you would have been cool and calm. Now, pay attention, Narendra. Not knowing what coolness and calmness are, you still maintain a facade of coolness and calmness on the exterior, which means this facade is neither cool nor calm because you do not know what coolness and calmness are. It's like saying this: I do not know what red is and what green is. I do not know what red and green are, but I am wearing a red top and a green bottom. And I want to be red and green on the inside as well. Now you are not even red and green on the outside. How do you want to be red and green on the inside? And that too for totally second-hand reasons. The general public is coming and telling you, wow, Mr. Red and Green, you look so handsome. You can't even be sure that they are really applauding you. Maybe they are just having good, ticketless fun at your expense. How do you know that you are really cool and calm? Neither do you know what coolness and calmness are, nor does your fan club know what coolness and calmness are. Do your admirers know what coolness and calmness are? Had they really known these things, they too would have been cool and calm. And had they been really cool and calm, they couldn't have appreciated a person who is not really cool and calm, but is just pretending to be cool and calm on the outside. Which means neither do you know what red and green are, nor do your admirers know what red and green are. But you are saying, Acharya ji, RNG from inside. How do I help you? And it is not just that, it is my favorite way of welcoming newcomers to this group. I'm serious. Do not take it as merely my favorite way of welcoming you. What is coolness and calmness? Tell me. We know some images, right? And then we say, if you look like this, then you are cool and calm. Are you sure that real coolness and calmness indeed do look like that? Are you sure? How do you know that that image corresponds to reality? How do you know? So, to begin with, forget about the exterior, Narendra. Forget about what the fans say about your looks and your appearance and these things. The mind is a simmering cauldron, always burning. Now tell me, what is coolness? The mind is a madman, rushing about, stumbling, falling, getting up, randomly darting, hurtling. Now tell me what calmness is. These aren't things that first come to the exterior and can later be extended to the interior. You can't have roots sprouting from leaves. The roots are inside. Coolness and calmness first appear inside. And then they take myriad expressions on the outside. The coolness and calmness of the wise man or the devotee is like the backstage in a great theater. From that backstage, all kinds of characters in various kinds of costumes appear, play their parts, and retreat to the backstage. Are the actors cool and calm? Not necessarily. Some of them might correspond to the classic image of coolness, others won't. But they come from coolness and they go back into coolness. And that's all quite cool. It is the backstage that matters. It is the interior that matters. The interior must not be inflammable. The interior must not be so light, so displaceable that it is thrown about. The interior must not be so rootless that it is carried away by every little gust of wind. That is calmness. There is so much commotion on the stage. Light, sounds, drama. But have you ever heard any sounds from the backstage? It would be a very poor backstage if it were to be noisy. The backstage is extremely silent, even if there are 10 actors assembled there. And the front stage can be very, very noisy, even if it has just 3 actors performing there. All coolness and calmness is in the... Even the actor playing the most violent or noisy role becomes very, very cool and calm once he comes over to the backstage. That's coolness and calmness, where you have no role, no character, where you are nobody. No noise, no dialogues, no identity, no name, no clothes, no appearance, no expressions. Just a noiseless silence. And again, when time comes, the actor pops out. From no expression, hundreds of expressions suddenly emerge. And he might be playing a very violent man. But this violent man is still very cool and calm. The violence is merely the need of the hour. The interiors are ice cool. And the moment the role is over, he doesn't extend his stay for a second. The violence doesn't overstay its utility. Utility gone, action gone, expression gone, identity gone, actor gone. The old primitive calmness is all that remains. Instead, most people think that coolness and calmness are something to be exhibited on the stage. And that would make you a very, very one-dimensional and useless actor. All you know is one dull, lazy, morbid expression that you keep displaying to the world all the time. Cool and calm. Now, who would like to engage you? Who would allow you a role in the performance? The audience would be bored of you, you would be bored of yourself. So, cool and calm backstage, and all colors and all expressions and all roles and identities front stage. How to learn the art of being cool backstage. Make friends with good actors. Yeah. In the beginning, they may not entertain you much. But then, upon you to seek them, maybe flatter them a little, ask for their company, and all that hurts the ego, you know. The big man is refusing you his time, and you are urging him to spend a little time with you, and he, being a big man, is obviously going to be occupied. He can't spend much time with you. Now, this is the point at which the fatal error occurs. This is the point at which most people make the one great mistake. When they are not able to get sufficient time from the great actor, then they make friends with dubious actors. And that sinks the ship. It pleases their ego. Finally, somebody is giving them a lot of attention and time. Finally, you have somebody who can give hours and hours to you. But it would totally sink the ship. Don't do that.